All right. T.O. What's up, big dog? Just getting the session set up. Gonna be on Reaper? Nice. Make them songs, my dude. Don't ever stop. We're starting new. All right, so okay, let's get a groove pulled up. I'm thinking somewhere. I'm thinking something like that. Let's start it off on a solid 185. You know what I'm saying? I need to get a drum beat, so we're gonna get that. I'm thinking maybe the D beat. Let me unplug this and plug it back in, so hopefully it stops. Check, check, check. Okay, hopefully that helps out a little bit. It might be clipping on my end. And let me just double check this and we'll be good. What's going on, everybody? I'm going to get some drums pulled up here, and got a riff in the old noodle. Kind of picked up the guitar, came up with a riff real quick, and we're going to feed off of that a little bit. How's everybody doing, man? Hit that subscribe button, double tap that screen. If you like what you see and like what you hear, man, there's only more to come and better to come. So hit that, and let's get this started, man. So maybe a little faster. Let's try 190 BPM. Not sure how I'm feeling about the guitar tone right now. The guitar tone is not sitting with me. Maybe it needs to be a little chunkier or something. Trying to see what the hell is making it so clanky like that. It's a little much, at least in the headphones it is. So it might be that presence a little bit. We'll turn down the gain just a little bit. Actually, let me check the pedal, the overdrive pedal. There we go. Turn back that tone a little bit. Actually, hold on. If I turn this up on the pedal. All right. Sounds good. Let's get rid of all this. Shit. How's everybody doing, man? Just getting it all set up. We got a brand new session here, bro. So we are literally locked in. I was going to go back to our song we were working on here. But, dude, I don't know why. It's one of those ones that we got to abandon. So this is not a metal song by any means, but this is the one that we were working on last that I just had to stop. Yeah, I like it too. I just could not, for the life of me, get it ready. Like, you know, it's one of those things. It's almost like hindsight's 2020. But every time I go to work on it, I get distracted. I think it's just gonna have to be one of those things that I come back on, and work on later. That's okay. Cheers. Alright, let's get the drums up. I like the tone a little bit better, but I don't know why everything's just like sounding like too much right now. Also, I'm getting that crackling sound. I hate when it does that. Yeah, no, I added those in. I was going to write some vocals to it, which is probably the reason that my brain's all foggy. Snake, what's good? Welcome. Idea. Oh, what's up, dude? The snake. That's awesome. The snake goes crazy. Alright. I'm not liking the tone for this, though, you guys. Also, let me get a color. I want to color the drums. Let me get a color for the drums that is not pink or purple. I just don't understand what is making it so like clanky, like clock clock clock. You know, it's just like too much. It's too damn clanky. There's too much of something there, and I don't know what it is. Let me check this. We're boosted up here. Okay. I think it is because we're boosted in the mids here. Whatever. I can't hear it as much with the drums, so we'll just deal with that for now. But yeah, what's up, dude? How did your game go after I left? You have a good game? Alright, let's get these drums. We could do like dun 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? Right? 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 DJ, check it out. Okay, so we know that the D beat sounds really good with it. Let's throw the D beat down. Okay, or the D beat down. Ooh, that one's very close to what we need, actually. Let's check that out. Okay. We got the D beat. We're going to have to arrange that the way that we want it. But we can always take it back, sort of arrange where we want. I have a feeling that this will be more of the main riff. Obviously, it's probably not going to be where the song kicks in. I highly doubt it. I mean, we could do like a kind of punch right into the song, right into that. But, we could also like... You know what I'm saying? Sort of kick it in from there. Welcome in, everybody. Double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button. Let me tune this thing up real quick, and then we can start, throwing down some demo tracks and whatnot. We're 1-1. I'm playing a third. Nice. Yeah, man. Last night we were on a freaking roll. And then all of a sudden, we had that one bad game. And of course, it had to be the game where I was, getting off. Sadly, I went back down Diamond 3. It's just been bad games all day for me, honestly. It's one of those freaking days. I mean, I feel like I've been playing really good, but we had, a super easy game earlier. Me and Dino were playing in the Grandmaster lobbies, and this one dude went Bucky, but he was 2-7 or something, and everybody's like, dude, all right, or no, he was 2-5, and everyone's like, dude, I think it's time to change. We need another tank. We're about to switch sides, blah blah blah, and then he goes, I'm good. He just refused to switch. I'm like, man, are you fucking serious right now? And then of course when we go to push, had an easy win, man. And the dude would not go to tank, so we could just push past the team. Very sad. Could have been the win. That would have put me at 2 games away from Diamond 1. And then 4 games away from Grandmaster. But of course, stubborn people. Not the real you, or the real you, but is pretending to be someone else who isn't you. Oh shoot! I forgot I never said anything to T. What up, T? All right, spitting some ideas now. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, let's get a the D beat, that same D beat here. Let's throw another one down, and then let's grab a ride version of it, so it switches to, you know, the ride. There we go. Pretty good. We can use that to our advantage, kind of slice and dice and put it in there. Grandmaster lobbies. Yeah, Marvel Rivals. Dude, it fucking sucks, man. Like, right now, there's so many people with multiple accounts, and, like, the cheaters are also really bad. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, it's so rare to actually go up against people who you feel like you should be going up against, or that your team should be going up against. Because you might be able to put up with those people who are better than the rest of your team, or a couple other people in your team that are bringing you down, but then all of a sudden you have to deal with everyone else on the other team taking advantage of it. So it's like, it sucks, man. You get screwed. You get one bad person on your team, or two, or some crazy super fucking strategic people on the other team. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Marvel. It fucking sucks, man. It's just not enjoyable. Like, every time I hop on now, I'm like, I don't really feel like playing much quick match, but I'm also trying to get to at least Grandmaster this season. And there's just, like, I don't know. It's just, I don't want to solo queue by myself and then have a bunch of random. It's just so much of a pain in the ass, man. I'm sick of it. And then also coming back to my YouTube channel, it's like everything freaking falling apart with that. Like, ugh. Okay. Just thinking. This would definitely be a cooler one. Probably make it slightly slower, though, when we go into that part. I thought about trying out the game Star Wars Hunters. So online 4v4 Battle Royale. Kind of like Marvel Rivals. Hell yeah. I actually haven't heard of that one. I don't know why, dude. This game is like freaking crack cocaine, bro. It's so fucking addictive. Like, I'm not even kidding, man. This is like Marvel Rivals is so addicting. I genuinely don't know why. It's a good game, but there's something about when you're playing and like the noises when you get the hits and the kills and just everything. Like it feels good, man. Oh, it's a mobile game. Hell yeah, fucking go for it, man. Don't have to commit to much when you're doing that, for real. All right. So, we've got 2 different parts. Well, technically 3. Let's get some more stuff to work with here. I'm thinking like drums in my head. We could go with let's go to this real quick. Actually, that kind of gives me an idea. Could definitely piece that together. Have to do more of like a, you know what I'm saying? Let's throw that down and cook. Right there, we need to snip that. Cut here. And we got to cut that other section too. So let's cut that. How much is it? It's going to be just that, I think. Yeah, I got to cut the whole section there. Need to add and subtract a couple things there, but yeah. Oh wait, no, it's supposed to be back here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So we need to find something like that. Try that. Let's copy it and then just put it out here. We need to make the right tempo though. 190. Oh shit. Yeah, that was a mess up on my part. So we'll click and drag it out. I messed up a little bit though. Okay, so let's drag it down. Mute these two. Okay. Let's get these other drums out. I'm gonna color my drums real quick so I don't lose track of the track. Just gotta highlight these. Then we'll play some guitar over top of those drums real quick. I think I'm gonna pick the color I usually go with when people don't pick the color. Got that blue there. We'll do our sub drop. Actually, no, let's do a random color. Let's do, I don't know, I'm thinking. Let's do, color, random. What the, bro, it basically just picked the drum track color. Fucking shit. That just basically picked the guitar color. The hell, bro. Just like did the same shit basically. Alright. Anyways. How do you process your easy drummer drums when you mix do you multi-out and process? Depends on what I'm doing, really. But usually if I'm like doing something to make it a full song, which is the intent is always to make it so it can be something that is processable, but something to also consider is you're using Easy Drummer, and everything that you do within Easy Drummer should be slight because your drum sound is already processed. You know what I mean? You're using Easy Drummer because you want it to be easy, right? So it shouldn't ever really be more than some volume adjustments or some slight EQing, other than maybe a multi-band for the kick or something. But there should never really be too much unless you're doing, if you're doing or post, but if you're doing pre-effects, then I would highly recommend not doing too much. But all I ever really do is occasionally I will EQ or boost or whatever the snare and the kick, and just make sure that everything is mixed with the rest of the stuff well. And usually most people who mix and master drums usually will start recording the drums first to get the sound as close as possible, and then go with guitar and bass and everything else, and then vocals. So personally, I think it's probably smarter to figure out the drum tone first. That's just me. But other than some EQ, multiband, maybe volume adjustments, there shouldn't be too much. And also, if you're being picky about it, like if you are changing your drums drastically to fit your guitar, maybe you should consider changing your guitar for your drums, because it is a lot easier to pick a different guitar tone and EQ that than it is to mess with the drums. When you mess with one thing on the drums, it's going to have to make you mess with another thing. That's why it's like, get that sound, stick with that, All good, T.O. Stop back in if you got some time. What's up, T.O.? Take care, T.O. That's about all I do and the room mics and overheads are already good. I use Easy Drummer is why I ask. Yeah. What do you usually use? These are all the packs that I have. I have Death Metal, Drums of Destruction, Duality 2, the Easy Drummer 2, Modern, Vintage, the 3, Bright Room, Main Room, Tight Room, Hard Rock, Hip Hop, Kick and Snare, Made of Metal, Metal Machine, Modern Metal, and the Pop Punk one. I'll be quite honest with you, as far as like the drums go, and this is just me, the only drums that I ever really use, like the only packs I will ever really have to use or do use, is the Pop Punk, the Metal Machine, and the Death Metal one. Those are hands down the best ones. And it's all in taste what you're going for, honestly. But me, I play a lot of, punk and thrash and pop punk stuff. So everything I have sort of fits what I do. I've had to buy stuff to figure it all out, but you can use the hard rock one too. It has like that big room kind of bouncy rock feel, and it's cool, but you have to be going for that sound. These are all tailored for you to like go for sort of a specific sound, but that's kind of why I like the ones that I like, because I can mess around with just about whatever. I don't really like Duality 2. There's one or two on there that are like okay, but for the most part, I really only like um I like Drums of Destruction. That one's pretty cool, but you almost have, like I said, you almost have to go for like that sort of sound because those drums are very distinctive, especially those snares. Um, but yeah, Made of Metal isn't a bad one either. But once again, kind of are tailoring to that. If there's like a lot that you want to mess with, Superior Drummer's the way to go for sure. Yeah, by the way, it's a subscription, so it's not free. But what you can do is, and you can also do this right here. You can buy the Loudstack Metal MIDI Groove, and they tell you how to actually switch the MIDI to whatever MIDI drum pack you're using. So you know how if I were to go and throw in an Easy Drummer groove, so one of these grooves, and then put it in over a GGD, the Get Good Drums pack, it would sound like this, just random shit. Well, it maps it for you, but I think it's like $10 a month or something. So unless it's super important, I'll have to remember what that is and tell you. But yeah, it basically lets you remap whatever you have. There is a free trial, but once I saw that you had to pay for it, I was like, nah, fuck that. I have pretty much everything I need. You can see all the packs that I've bought here. Like, I have plenty. Highly recommend buying the Loudstack Metal MIDI Groove. That shit is awesome. Look at all these grooves you get in here, bro. Fast fills, fast grooves, fast intros. And then there's all this shit here. Mid-tempo fills, mid-tempo grooves, mid-tempo slow, slow, slow. Like there's all types of shit in here. And you can put it in, like it's in my Easy Drummer, and it's a linked folder. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I need to start writing something. It's been way too long. I haven't done fucking anything. A different mapping. I can remap it myself. That's cool though. Yeah, I don't really mess with the mapping too much. I feel like there's a learning curve there. Like you kind of have to learn how to do that. I don't want to mess with any of that. Although I will say, if you're looking for just to use free stuff and you have tons of MIDI packs or something, that's probably the best thing that you could do is learn how to remap. Personally, though, I just like knowing where everything's at with Easy Drummer, You know, if I had to figure out another drums thing, it would be a pain in the ass. So I'm just happy I have this. All right, let's get down to business. Let's start writing some bullshit. These are the drums we need right here. I think this is the one I wanted to drag in. I don't want to think about it. Let's just do it. Alright, I accidentally grabbed the wrong one. Nope, we're good. Shit, I'm bone dry on my vape. Let's drag these in. Boom. It's just the ride section. Alright. Alright, guys. Bear with me. Give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back, and we will be riffing out. You and the homie had a sick jam sesh last night? Fuck yeah, dude. I need to get some people together, have a little jam sesh. Cause I'm telling you, that's when I write my best shit. That's why I'm capable of doing what I do here, is just from practicing so many years just jamming with people. And now that that's been taken away from me for some time now, you know, I can feel like, you know, I need to get some more of that back in me. For sure. All right, drums. I think we should do like a hang on or something. And we had one more thing, I think. Yeah, this. Let's drag that in. Let's try and combine some stuff together here. Bam, bam. Okay, that's what I want to do there. That's how we're going to end that riff. I was having trouble coming up with something that might be good to just like end the riff with there, but I think I got something. We might bring this in. Let me figure that out, though. Yo, what's up? Savannah, what's good? Probably gonna be making it a very short stream. Not enough people, and it's just not worth it. So you know. Nah, it's all good. Like I said, I'm gonna be getting off here soon, anyways. Um, you know, just trying to keep up the streams, but mainly just trying to keep the content rolling. I really have been keeping up with the shorts and stuff. I've been trying to, make shorts about things that have been happening, and make them easy, and not try and work so freaking hard for no payoff. Because it's crazy how I'll do something on my phone. It'll take me 2 minutes, and people will want to watch that compared to, me actually spending probably like 5 hours total, maybe 6 hours total. And that's like me just pushing of, recording a nice video of me like writing a riff and a solo and everything else, and then recording it, making it look good, zooming in, zooming out, I think Carl's about to get freaky with the pillow back there. What's up? Hi, Carl. What you doing? You chilling? Are you being chilling? He's got nice cold ears. Yeah, I know. He's about to get freaky on that thing. About to start making that bread. I know. I can't wait for Friday. I'm a get a video put together to put out on Friday. So, getting back to the grind. Yo, dude, honestly though, it does like you have so much, just use it. Every season you can use your shop tickets to buy more. I mean shit, if you're getting cards, just do it. If you need them cards. Bro, I've gotten some pretty good stuff. I've gotten 2 of them fucking shining Charizards. I'm gonna do... Here, I'll show you real quick. Show you the most recent. Let me find where it says most recent. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot I got the Mew one. What was I trying to do that for? Oh yeah, have I showed you guys? I have every illustrator except for the new one and the Celebi one. Check it out. Bing, bang, boom. Those are the, just the illustrator and the new, whatever those weird, colorful dots are there. You haven't gotten any shiny cards yet? Damn. Yeah, I got 3 of the, what I believe is 5. Pikachu and Arceus. Yeah, I don't have the Celebi though. I got really unlucky with the Mew pack. Like technically I have the Mew pack finished, but I still have yet to get any golden cards. Dude, I have 4,500 cards. 4,500. Yeah, I know the Charizard is dope. All you got to do is open fucking, 100 packs real quick, AC. That's all you got to do. Well, you could probably open like 80 with what you have. Open like 80 packs. Be good to go. Seriously. You could open 10 of each and still have another 10 that you could open. keep messing that up. I need to like solidify exactly what I want to play for that. Um, Bye guys. Bye Savannah. Hey, I'm getting ready to probably get off here myself. Everybody's got to go. It's not freaking Friday. I get it. Just trying to keep up with things. So tomorrow is going to be one of those days where like today was supposed to be that day. I did get some stuff done, but not nearly what I wanted to get done. I had to pick up Owen early from school today, all that shit. So, I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. But tomorrow I've got it like lodged in my brain. I'm gonna wake up, get him on the bus, and then I am literally going to like either if I need a nap, if I go to bed too late tonight, I'll take a nap, whatever. But dude, I'm gonna get up and grind my ass off to get a bunch of content stuff done. T, if you're still watching, we got to get that Shopify set up. So, when the t-shirts and everything are ready, they can be sold. And, I'm thinking, I think with the way that Shopify works is it's just a way to log out. So I don't know if things are being sold on Shopify or if you have your stuff linked from there and that's just what people use to buy from wherever. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch some videos to figure it out, but I'm thinking that that's probably the way. So maybe we can figure that out and yeah, have some shit ready to go. Let's record a quick demo of this real quick. What the hell? Yeah, because as soon as that art's done, I want to hop right on having that done. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. Maybe what I'll do is I'll get started on a video idea tomorrow, or record it, take a break from that, call you, and then get back to it after I get off the phone with you, and try and get everything. I need to come back to this at some point, try and look at it while not on stream or something, and then boom, can hit the live stream as well. Been thinking about setting up a Twitch. Just thinking about it. A lot of people use it for gaming, but I know a couple guitarists that also use Twitch just for another place to put myself out there, Let's do it. Thank you. Thank you, Rick. Got a lot of shit coming, man. I think it's so weird. I really think that I'm starting to pick up on with like TikTok and Instagram and like the way that people do their reels and stuff. I'm starting to pick up sort of how people go about doing their stuff, and of course, I try not to be like a copycat. It's okay to take inspiration from things, but just blatancy is blatancy, and I ain't trying to do that. So, uh, you know, I'm a figure out my own technique and way of doing it, which I thought I had before, but man, people just YouTube did not throw me a bone on none of that. I was making good ass shit. You feel me? All right. I'm actually gonna look into that now. Yeah. So since everyone's, can you do sweeps? That's the one thing I really have never like tried that much. Like there was one point more recently where I was working on the technique, and I feel like if I really sat down and was just like, okay, this is what I want to learn, then I could, but there's like the part of me that just doesn't really care enough about sweeps to learn them very well yet. But I also have been playing guitar for so long now, I feel like I need to have that technique under my belt. So yeah, I need to hop on it for sure, for sure, for sure. Um, but like I said, it's just one of those things I never really cared to learn because it wasn't really one. It wasn't like something that impressed me. Like, when I saw, I think the thing that, which is why I do this, is the songwriting aspect. No matter how simple or difficult it is, like if it's catchy enough to get stuck in my head, it's a genre or whatever that I like. Just like you guys, man. Whatever you like is what you like, and whether that's extremely difficult stuff, modern stuff, old stuff, whatever. I mean, it is what you like is what you like, and I like a lot of shit, but the sweet picking stuff has just never really interested me. I love the shreds, I love harmonies, I love melodies. But sweet picking's never really impressed me because I don't feel that most sweet picking. Now, let me say this, lightly. Most sweet picking is done, especially like extreme and well done. Sweet picking is not usually used as like a way to make a melody. Like I can't think of one sweet picking pattern off the top of my head from a song that is like that gets stuck in my head. It's not like a melody, it's not something catchy, it's something, I feel like it's something flashy, and it's not really the thing that makes me go, ooh, gotta learn that. Like I can do, like, I understand. Hold on. Fuck. Fuck. I can't even remember. For me, it's like the just perfectly having them lined up between each string. like on the same string, whatever. But that right there, what I just did is like the extent of what I practice with sweep picking. It's just like not what I do, you know. I just don't care enough about it. Like it's just not what I care about. AC. Yeah, I think eventually, like, it'll be something that, becomes what I want to do, like, something I want to do. Um, but it's just not one of those things that has really hit me there yet. And I think it will probably be something soon because I've been going and listening and playing some stuff that's out of my range that might be cool if it had some sweet picking um melodies to it. So maybe that is something that I'll pick up on and actually try and get down cuz I really just don't care enough to think about it, you know? But yeah, let's pick up on this tomorrow. It's just, fucking slow day. And you know what? You guys remember how TikTok for some reason took away my live streaming privileges? They brought it back. American Man, what's up, dude? So they took away my live streaming privileges for some reason. It's been like 5 days or something like that. I finally got it back, and before I did this stream, I was actually trying to set it up, but I still couldn't fucking set it up. Not because I wasn't allowed to this time, but because I have to like go in and set it up. So I didn't do it. But yeah, now I can all of a sudden. Like I don't. They didn't tell me what I did wrong. They just like revoked it. And now I have it back. The fuck? Uh, but yeah, man. Let's pick up. Let's pick up tomorrow, and also hopefully by tomorrow I'll have more news about the logo for the shirts. So it'll be a Good Friday. I'll be able to let you guys know how far along that is, and where we're at with that. I also need to figure out the coffee cup. I've been getting some pricing stuff, so got to get that. But yeah, anyways, man, let me get off here. I will catch you guys later. All right, let's go ahead and save this. Actually, what's today's date? The 2nd? Is it the 2nd or the 3rd? It is. I have no idea. Oh, it's the 2nd. 4/2/2025. Jesus Christ. Save this one as the crossover. Um. Uh. That crossover Iron Regan type shit. Carl, what are you doing? And we need to put D sharp. Alright, save. And our project is saved. Let me check chat one more time. We're going to get out of here. Carl. What's up, my dude? He used to just plop right here. Very annoying. Very frustrating. But now he's just chilling. Still shouldn't be up here, though. He's such a turd. All right, you guys. That's gonna do it for now. It's just too slow. um, and everybody. The thing is, if it's like if To Savannah, AC's here, I know T's here. But it's just too damn slow. I could be using the time on getting other things ready while I have the time, if that makes sense. Let me see. Carl, you're in the way, bro. But yeah, anyways, I will catch you guys. Check you later. Peace. Carl. Bro. Back. I can't see, fatty.